From Mamma Mia, welcome to The Spill, your daily pop culture fix. I'm Laura Brodnick.
And I'm Em Burnham.
And today is a huge episode.
You're so excited.
I'm excited. I'm so nervous because this is a culmination of our entire year's work into one episode. You didn't look freaked out there. I was having a panic attack out in the office just then.
No, I was busy writing about Fallout 2.
Oh, okay. Well,
for our Weekend Watch article.
No, that's so important. But also, I just feel like today the stakes could not be higher because today we are doing the best movies of 2025. Okay, that is the right response because...
Oh God, I gave myself a headache.
Yeah, I feel like that reached a sound at the end only dogs could hear.
I did the Mariah Carey.
Okay, so we have seen I think I've seen pretty much nearly every movie release this year. Not every, I mean, it is my job, but I do love it. Do make your job what you love and you'll work every day for the rest of your life, is that what they say?
Something like that.
That's what's happened.
You're definitely working for the rest of your life, I can say that.
100%. So the rules around this, so we want to do it now because we've pretty much seen all the new movies we're going to see for this year.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if you do this, I keep a list on my phone and my notes app, best movies of 2025, and then obviously I change it for each year as it goes on.
I don't do that.
Okay, you should to keep, otherwise you forget stuff.
Let me do it right now.
Are you buying best movies of 2026?
Oh, yeah. I was going to do 2025, but I was like, that defeats the purpose.
That ship has sailed. Do it for 2026. And so every time we come out of a movie, you know how I'm usually looking at my phone as we walk down the escalator or steps out of a movie, I'm adding it to the list and I'm putting it best, worst,
that's what you're
maybe.
Doing.
Yep. I'm also checking my messages. I'm not a monster. But I move things around because sometimes I love a movie, but then sometimes another movie comes in and kicks it off. And sometimes,
so it's like you do your letterbox full, but every year.
Yeah, but I don't have a set number because I can't be restricted in that way.
Got it.
But recently, I'm like, okay, I'm not going to see any more movies now between the end of the year. I've watched movies that are coming out next year. I'm so far ahead. So now I've locked my list.
Okay,
I've locked my list for the year. And it was really stressful. And that is why we're doing this today. So we're going to do the best movies of 2025. We haven't told each other what we're doing. So there might be surprises, there might be fights, there might be anger. Who knows what's going to happen? But we also wanted to start off with a few that you guys know we're going to be on our top list because we're not going to rehash whole episodes we've done this year. So Emily, are there some rapid fire ones you want to do at the top before we get into the nitty gritty of our lists?
Okay.
So you're nervous now too?
Yeah, I'm a bit nervous. Freakier Friday.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't think that was going to be a rapid fire. That's on your best movies of the year?
No, on my rapid fire.
Oh, okay. Can I define rapid fire for you just real quickly?
Yeah.
Okay. The rapid fire section of this are still our best movies of 2025.
Yeah, but rapid fire. But
I'm
not going to go in on that.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah,
okay, great.
That's what I'm
You're
doing.
fine.
Freakier Friday.
Okay, you looked really shocked this
Okay. Zootopia 2.
Yep.
Paddington 3.
Oh my God. Are you putting Paddington there because you know I don't want you to talk about it?
I have to.
Paddington was this year when you went off to the premiere without me? Wow.
Yeah.
In your little coat?
Wake Up Dead Man, a Knives Out mystery.
Okay, I haven't seen that yet, but I hear from
think
everyone
it's my favorite Knives Out movie.
Really? That's what Tina Burke, our insider, said.
And a lot of people didn't like Glass Onion, but Glass Onion is actually my second favorite.
Wow.
So for me, actually, the actual original Knives Out movie is now third.
Really?
Yeah. I just thought this one was so good. It's so funny, but like so mysterious. And I feel like the Knives Out movies are just perfect at that. Also, this one I want to talk about, and I think I might get in trouble by our producer Manisha because I originally had it in my best movies, like my big list.
Yeah.
But it is Mickey 17.
Oh, okay.
And I swapped it for something else.
Okay.
But Mickey 17, Robert Pattinson, oh my God, it was so well done. It was just one of those movies that was so original and it was one of those movies where you didn't know what was going to happen next.
Yeah.
And you couldn't guess.
See, I thought that movie was fine. It's not on any of my lists for this year. But this is why it's good because films are subjective. This is why it's good to have all the different mixes in there. Okay, my rapid fire. So these are just movies that are definitely my best of the list. I can't put them in order. That is a level of intensity. So I haven't got like this is my best, this is my second best. But these movies are on my best movie, my locked list on my phone. But we've talked about them so much, we won't go into them too much here. So Wicked for Good, is there with the caveat next to it that I have a 20-year buildup of loving this entity, and so. it's hard to kind of put it as high on the list as other movies because I did love it. Like there is a world where it could have been done terribly and I would have hated it even though I love the songs and the story.
Thank God it wasn't.
But I thought it was great, but a caveat that it had a head start.
Yeah.
It was like halfway around the oval when the race started. My other movie that is one of my top movies of the year that we've also recently talked about, so I won't go too into it, is Eternity.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen it yet?
No.
You're in for such a treat.
I know.
It's so good. And you know what?
Does Callum Turner kiss someone?
He sure does. And he has some sexy time with Elizabeth Olsen.
Wow.
So if anyone hasn't seen that, it's like set in like this purgatory and Elizabeth Olsen plays a woman who has to choose between the two loves of her life. And it's so funny and so beautiful. And I don't care that a lot of other film critics have called it schmaltzy and silly and just fine because I think it's just a movie that is for the audience. Sorry, it's not for other film critics. It's when I recommend movies, I'm really trying to think of like someone who's like living their life and in suburbia or something, and they get to like go to the movies once every 3 months, or
they just want to be entertained.
Yeah, and what's a really great movie that they'll like feel in their soul, and that's Eternity. So there's that. This one you might have on your long list. So we've talked about it so much this year, but it might be on your long list. So this might be a segue into that. Right up there with the best movies of 2025, maybe the best movies of the last 5 years, is Sinners.
That is on my long list.
Right, well, I'll lead you in.
That is my top movie of the entire year.
Really?
Sinners, like, literally changed my life.
Yeah.
It was such a good film, and they had so many barricades and obstacles, and was like originally like critics hated it. Like they had so many bad reviews right off the bat.
Critics are the worst. Can we get rid of critics in 2026?
Oh my God. I'm so glad it's been put up for Oscars because, and even then, like we were able to read through the racial undertones with some of the critics as well. And it's just like Ryan Coogler just did such an amazing job on that film. It's an original film. It had like an original storyline. It wasn't from an existing IP. It's not a sequel. It's not a remake of a book. It's like fully original, and it's competing with all of these other movies that were just like superheroes. And like I think it was also the time as a Minecraft movie that was also making millions and millions and billions of dollars. And this movie just completely cut through when it had everything working against it.
Exactly.
And it did so well. The performances from Michael B. Jordan playing two characters as well as Haley Steinfeld, and the chemistry, and it was just so artsy as well. And the music.
Oh, the music
and the vampires and the horror and the comedy, like it just worked so well together.
Yeah, and I think that a lot of the kind of commentary around it was people like, oh, people just heard it was like a sexy vampire movie and they wanted to see Michael B. Jordan with his shirt off. But it's not like, yes, it does have those things, but like there's quite a long build-up before you get to any vampires or gore, and there's quite a long build-up before you get to any sex or anything like that. Like the first chunk of the movie is a really beautiful slow burn of like coming into this world with all these characters, and they have this intense history and the stakes are so high. And they've all been through grief and trauma, and you're coming into this time in their life where things are like about to tip. And the vampires are just like obviously an important part of the story, but it exists without the vampires, if that makes sense.
100%, yeah.
But also make more vampire movies. A well-done vampire movie.
And like original type of vampire.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
I want to see my vampires die with garlic and stake to the heart. Like I don't want to see this like floundery, like fun vampires who are just like exist and are constantly just really good looking and beautiful, and you can never kill them.
No, I've been big on that for a while, is go back to like a really evil vampire. That's the kind of vampire I was raised on.
Yeah.
When Twilight came along. No, again, no shade to Twilight because there's room for everything.
Yeah.
But
no, I'm done with vegetarian vampires. Yeah, no. Eat people.
Yeah, kill them in horrific ways. But also Sinners had its own like it took existing vampire lore that's been around for hundreds of years, but also had its own lore of vampires that was new and different, written in on like existing mythology, which is so incredible. And I know everyone talks about Haley Steinfeld and Michael B. Jordan. They're great, but also the whole supporting cast.
Incredible.
10 out of 10.
Oh my God. And like some of them are just so funny.
They should get because the Oscars have a casting award this year.
Oh,
for the first time, which is kind of the equivalent to the best cast ensemble award that you get at SAG. And I'm just like, give it to Sinners.
Yeah. It's crazy. I didn't know they didn't have that before.
Yeah, it's the first time to honor, because just think of all the side characters there that feel that some of them don't get a huge amount of screen time, but they feel like fully formed people because the writing is so good and the actors are so good.
And they had to like not only act but also sing and dance.
Yeah, that was so good. Also, give them a Grammy while we're at it.
Grammy, great voices in that cast.
Okay, so is that the first one on your list?
That is my favorite movie.
Sorry, I kind of like
of
came in there,
2025. It impacted me so much that it even made it onto my letterbox full.
Oh, that's so important. And also we were talking in the office before, and I was like coming in about how a lot of good movies come out now, but how often do good movies come out that become these cultural moments, but then you want to go back and watch them again and again?
Yeah.
I think that movies have become very transactional, is that they come out, everyone talks, like a lot of the time they're just there to make a statement. Like it's not even about whether you have a great viewing experience, and then they're just forgotten. And just think of all the big movies the last few years, like how often do you go back and watch them over and over again? The movies that we watch over and over again are always the ones that came out 20 or 30 years ago.
That's so true.
But I've watched Sinners multiple times this year.
Same.
I'll watch it again.
Movie. It's so good.
It's not the kind of movie you just watch once.
No.
Okay, I'm going in a very different direction.
Okay.
So that was kind of a joint one for us. So it was kind of fun for it to start because that's our fave movie. This is a tiny little movie that I talked about in Weekend Watch, but it's been on my list for a long time. I saw it at the beginning of the year, and every time I move things around, I look at this movie and I think I can't take it off my best list because it's such a good experience watching it, and I'm going to watch it again. I haven't watched it again yet, but I will. The Ballad of Wallis Island.
I don't think I've watched this.
No, you haven't, but you would really like it.
The Ballad of Wallis Island?
Yeah.
Is this the Carey Mulligan movie?
Yeah. So it's British comedy drama, and it was based on like a short film, but it's about this man living on this tiny island, Wallis Island, and he wants to get his favorite like folk singer band back together, so he gets them to come both to this island by like not telling them the full story, and then the story of how he has the money to afford to bring these people to the island just to do a concert is also part of the story. But it's just this like, there's only like 4 people in the cast, and it's so funny. I saw it in a cinema of people, which I'm so happy I did, but you could watch it at home. But it would also be a nice one to watch with like friends or family.
Okay.
It's like one of those ones because everyone was like screaming laughing, and it's so nice to have like a viewing experience. And so it's about this man living on this island, and you find out what he's gone through, but also you have like these 2 musicians come to the island, and like you've got one who's kind of like trying to restart his career and it's not really working, and then his ex-girlfriend, who played by Carey Mulligan, is like there as well, and you see all the big build up to this concert they're gonna do, and it's just really lovely.
That's cute.
And like really good like
feel good.
So feel good. Like you'll be a little bit sad at some points, but by the end you'll just be like have a little tear of happiness in your eye. And also really good like physical comedy in a way. Like if you're someone who likes like those kind of classic British comedies and those classic kind of like sweet, sometimes a bit bumbling, there's a cute little love story unfolding in the background. Everyone just looks like real people, and they just talk like real people, which is huge. Also, I love a fantasy thing where people are dressed beautifully and they're living in it, but in like, you know, an elevated world. Like I love that as well. But I also we
love a normie movie.
This is such a normie movie in the best way possible. And I have not met a single person who has seen it who, when I mention the movie, doesn't go, "Aw."
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, exactly. As soon as I say like The Ballad of Wallis Island, I can see if someone's seen it immediately because their face changes. Yeah. Like their face softens and they go, "Oh, I love that movie."
Okay, I need to watch this.
Yeah. Exactly. I hope everyone's writing these down for the holidays. It's on streaming now.
I've already written mine down while you were talking.
Oh my God, you should watch it with your parents.
Yeah,
They'll really like it.
I'm going to be spending a lot of time with them.
Well, there you go. I'll give you some movies to fill the time.
Okay, speaking of normie movies with a lot of physical comedy.
Yeah.
I nearly forgot about this movie, and even though it is my second favorite movie of the year, because it was released in early Jan this year. Funniest movie ever, One of Them Days.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. Created and directed and produced by Issa Rae, starring SZA and Keke Palmer. The duo of SZA and Keke Palmer. Firstly, SZA's an amazing actor.
Yeah.
Keke Palmer, obviously, everyone knows she's amazing. And you can just feel Issa Rae's comedy cut through. It is so bloody funny. Like, I was cry laughing in the cinema. I think me and one of our other writers, Chelsea, was there in the cinema, and we were just like cry laughing. It was so funny. It's about these 2 girls, Keke Palmer and SZA, play housemates who are also best friends, and they owe them landlord money, like the rent money, and they just go on this wild adventure in 24 hours to try to find the money to pay their landlord. And it's just them like traveling around LA, and it's so like physically funny. Like they get involved with like a gang. It's just like so well done, and they it feels like they're just playing each other.
Yeah.
Like Scissor's like this calm energy that's like very like slow and just like chill. And Keke Palmer's just like erratic and just like running around. And she also has a job interview in between all of this.
Oh my God, yes. That
oh my
scene
God. It
is
is
so good.
so well done. And it's just one of those movies where they're not like pretending to play like young ditzy girls. Like they're playing grown women.
Yeah.
And they're like,
hey, but grown women can get into shit. That's what we learned from this movie.
Grown women can get into shit. And you know me, now that I watch Broad City.
Yeah. Broad City really changed your life
really
this year.
changed me.
Oh, I'm so glad you watched that. I feel like that is like the basis for so many other things.
Yeah. And it was just one of those like really feel good, funny movies because it still had that like comedy promise where you know everything will work out in the end.
Yeah.
And it just had like this countdown from like it was just like 72 hours until we owe the landlord, and then it was like 6 hours till and they're still like all over the place. And it's just one of those like movies where because of the way it's set up, it will have a happy ending. So you're just like relaxed into it.
Yeah.
And you're just enjoying it, even though the stakes are so high.
Could not be
and
higher.
they're making you go, stop doing that. It's just so funny.
I have a regret about that movie.
What?
And that is that I didn't get to see it in cinemas.
Yeah.
I know.
It is like one of those comedies that
I watched it at home, which is still fun. I watched it at home by myself and I had a lovely time, but I was laughing out loud so much. And I was just like, I'm remembering all the times that we have sat in cinemas together, like watching Bottoms or something like that.
It would have been a great duo experience.
Yeah, where we have just been like screaming, laughing on the floor.
I think for next year, we have to make a pact that we can't do comedies by ourselves.
Okay. I know, but I think I was out of town. I literally couldn't go.
No, but
what was I supposed to
do the pact.
Ban you from going. Yeah. Where our travel plans will be dependent.
You actually should have. You should have.
Banned you from going.
We owe it to the Spillers.
You don't do a thing I say. I don't know why you think you'd listen to that.
Hey. I've just written down the Wallis of Ireland.
The Ballad of Wallis Island.
See?
You really make sure you watch that. Okay. Another favorite movie from this year. Now I'm going into a few that have been maybe a similar genre. So but this is not a hot take at all. Everyone agrees this is one of the best movies of the year. Weapons.
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
Yes, and it scared
I was
the crap out of me.
Again, we didn't see this together.
It was one of those things which you know what? I did listen to you and I had to do my job and I watched it because I was like, everyone's just going to be talking about this movie.
Yeah.
If I don't watch it now, it's just going to be completely spoiled for me.
Yeah.
Which thank God I watched it because everyone was literally talking about it. It was one of the scariest horror movies I've seen. So well done.
So incredibly well done. I think that the trailer sort of went quite viral and I think that's what got people in, but that little premise is not enough to carry the movie. Like the premise kind of gets people to watch the trailer. It gets people go to maybe the opening day, but this movie built over word of mouth of how good it was as well. So it's that idea that like it kind of starts off with that creepy voiceover of like 2 years ago, 17 children from a third grade class all at 2:17 a.m. all disappeared except one. It's that viral shot of those kids running out. I didn't want to do that. I was like going to do the arm thing and I was like, I can't actually. It freaks me out too much. And you sort of then see all the different timelines and it's horror. But the thing is, horror can be really elevated and really good horror is so hard to do. This is my beef with the Academy and I have so many beefs with them, but this year especially, I think I'm angry at the Academy Awards this year in particular because it's been quite a good year for horror, but they never honor horror or see it as a proper genre, the same way they never honor comedy. All they care about is white men playing old historical other white men or movies about themselves. Yeah. Really, it's like, kind of it's been so long since they've kind of really given any kind of horror like the credit it deserves. And that's what's making me nervous for Sinners, even though it's in so many different categories that they're just not going to, it's such a big statement to give it an award.
It's
and also,
really annoying, hey? Like I'm just like, Lewis Hamilton, one of my favorite people in the world, F1 movie did not need to be nominated for anything.
No, we could have done without that. And
that.
so Weapons is in the mix and like a lot of people also think it should get some acting awards, but I just don't know if they're getting over the line.
Those kids in that movie?
Yeah.
Oh my God, they all need an award.
Yeah,
they need a casting award.
Yeah, I could give the casting award to them. Sinners.
Yeah, those kids and when... I don't want to spoil it. But
you can say a little bit.
When they're like running after her and they're like breaking through the glass.
Yeah.
And stuff. Oh my God.
Well, exactly.
But at the same time, you're like, woohoo!
Well, here's, as you know, we've seen a lot of horror movies together and I don't get creeped out or scared a lot.
Yeah.
anything to do with little kids.
Yeah, you don't like.
Freaks me the hell out. I'm not scared of little kids. I mean, I'm scared of kids. Are scary. I'm scared of tweens in particular. But in a horror movie, I hate like anything happening to little kids.
Yeah,
I'm like, kill the adults, fine.
That's why you struggled with Welcome to Derry, which is oh my god. Wait, segue. That finale of the Welcome to Derry finale on HBO. Holy crap!
Is that your best movie of 2025?
If it was a movie, it would be on this list. Yeah. But that show, every single episode was top tier.
No, I know. As I said to you, I have been watching it, but I really struggle with watching the kids be hurt.
Yeah, because they do get hurt.
I know they get hurt.
They do be hurt.
They get really hurt. Killed, some would say. But yeah, weapons just top tier, top storytelling,
but
top
not
acting.
Many kids died.
No, I know, but I just
spoilers.
Yeah.
A lot of adults died.
A lot of adults died, but yeah, and it's very hard to do a really good jump scare. And
oh my god, that jump scare, the car.
Yeah.
Don't even think about it. That nearly made me shit myself. Thank God I was alone.
Thank God you're alone. So we'll just add this to our movies you don't watch on a first date.
Yeah, movies you don't watch on a full stomach.
Yeah, oh my God, Emily.
Whoopsie.
Oh my God. Okay, do your next one.
Okay, I'm a bit embarrassed about my next one.
Oh, don't be embarrassed. And I'll tell you if you should be embarrassed.
I know you will. I really wish I watched this in the cinema because the whole way through watching this movie, there would be scenes where I'd literally think, I wish I was in a cinema.
Dude, what happened to us this year? Why did we not go to cinemas?
I
feel like we spent the whole year in a cinema.
All my best movies have been either not in a cinema or where you weren't there.
Okay,
I didn't watch Sinners with you.
No, I know.
I didn't watch One of Them Days with you.
I know. I
didn't watch this new one.
Can I tell you, I was being an auntie with my family every time those premieres were on.
Damn it.
So you have some...
These kids.
The
kids ruining your life in the movies.
Yeah.
Your actual kids ruining my life.
Yeah, exactly.
IRL.
Sorry, but I'm visiting my family. I miss these.
Sorry, Laura's nephews and niece. Anyway, Superman.
Okay.
No.
No, I'm not.
Stop.
Okay,
Superman, because we're superhero fans.
Yeah.
And I was like, this could break DC forever.
Yeah.
They've been having a bad run. Not good. They're redoing Superman for the millionth time.
Yeah.
This is not gonna go good, guys. Yeah. I see a dog in the trailer. I'm like, what's going on with this? And then I watched it, starring David Corenswet.
Yeah.
and Nicholas Hoult.
Yeah.
Cinema! Superman is back! he left and he came back. Like he did in the movie.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And you know how much I love Henry Cavill.
I know you love Henry Cavill. Could we just take a moment of silence for Henry Cavill's career?
Guys, Henry Cavill.
He took the biggest hit.
You know what?
This year.
2026 is going to be his year. I'm saying it right now. And if it's not, it has to be his year. He has nothing else.
I don't think he can come back from this.
No, I even watched the latest Witcher season.
He's not in it. He got replaced. Can you tell? I can't watch it.
No, that's the thing. You can't really tell.
Oh no!
Because Liam Hemsworth's quite good.
Oh, don't tell me that. I'm not watching that.
Don't tell Henry.
I haven't watched that yet out of solidarity to Henry Cavill.
Oh, you should. It's really good.
And you just folded like a cheap chair.
It's so good.
Oh my God.
Look, Henry.
Maybe being a movie star is not for you. It's not for everyone.
Yeah, I think you're into books.
Yeah.
So I think, he should take a leaf out of, what's that guy's name? Luke? Remember the romantasy book talk guy we talked about? Yeah. And now he's like obsessed with books?
I thought you were going to say he should be Reese Witherspoon to start a book club.
But
Henry Cavill's book club. I would be in Henry Cavill's book club.
I think Henry Cavill should write fantasy.
Sure.
He loved The Witcher. That's what got him kicked off. He loved it a bit too much.
Yeah.
And then he was like he became really obsessed with Superman, and then they were like, too much.
And he didn't get a contract signed before he left his one job. And then he was like, oh, it's okay, I'll go back to my other job. They're like, well, no, we've already replaced you.
Exactly.
And then he was left with nothing.
And like his last ever scene as Superman was in Black Adam.
So sad.
It's so
They're setting him up to be the new Superman. They had to be like, look,
Henry, it's so sad. You're going through so much.
And I just had a baby this year.
He did have a baby.
What? That's not going to fill the gap.
It's fine. Yeah, he came to Sydney for a bit. That would have been nice.
Yeah, that's nice. But it's not being Superman.
No, Henry, your year. Mark my words, 2026, you're going to have a comeback.
Yeah, things are going to turn around for that rich white man, I believe.
Yeah, he's been through a lot. He's been through a lot.
I like Superman as well.
Sorry, back to David. David Corenswet, amazing
David's
Superman.
like, I literally have done nothing.
David is like a great Superman. I'm so sorry, Henry, and everyone before that.
I know. And like everything in that, like all the supporting cast, Lois Lane, incredible. Obviously, that's my gal. But it's not on my top list, but I really liked it.
I'm just like, look, I don't have anything against Zack Snyder, but I think superhero movies should be entertaining and funny and glamorous, and that's what this movie was. It wasn't like dark and sad and gloomy.
Well, I think there's a place for gritty superhero movies, but if you forget that you're also making a movie and that it's not just about watching a brooding man with nothing else to give is not interesting in any form, whether he's a superhero or a banker or a historical figure. And I think sometimes people forget that like that really heightened storytelling that's also infused with comedy and romance, and people are like, the reason people like superhero movies is because the best ones are character-based.
Yeah.
Like the Avengers and like the Marvel franchise was built on a character-based system. That's why it worked. Like if you ask a lot of people like, what happened in this movie? They're like, oh, well, he fought this person and stuff. They wouldn't know. What they remember is like, I love Tony Stark. I love Cap. I love Natasha.
Yeah.
I love their friendships. I love their fights. I love their side. I love what they've been through. I feel sad for them in this moment. If you don't feel sad or worried for a superhero, then it's not a good movie.
Yeah. Justice League, I was like, have you guys met?
Yeah. I'm like, there are literally no stakes here.
There's zero stakes.
You guys could be in separate rooms. And I feel like it just feels like there's no interaction, there's no care, there's no compassion. But also James Gunn just...
Kal-El, no! That's my favourite scene.
Is it? I can't even remember a scene from that movie. It was just so nice. But James Gunn just really landed the plane with this.
Yeah, it's just such a well-done movie. And like, you can watch it with your whole family. It's just fun. I really wish I watched it in the cinema because some of the scenes are beautiful.
The cinemas, in the cinema, I was up on some of the callbacks to like classic comic book stuff, which I'm such a nerd. I got up on my feet and I was cheering. I was like clapping. It was so good.
I can't believe we didn't watch this together.
I know. But yeah, and just like we all, I went with a group of Mamma Mia people.
And you guys went to the IMAX, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so jealous.
Yeah, we went to the IMAX.
Second row?
No, prime seats. And we were on a high when we came out. We were buzzing, we were chatting, we were just like, everyone was just like, we were in such a good mood after it because we had such a fun time. And I think that is, again, what going to the movies is.
Yeah.
It's like you should come out on a high. Has it made you so excited for Supergirl?
Oh my God.
Supergirl's introduced in this movie with Aussie actress Millie Alcock.
Yeah, she's amazing.
And that's coming out soon.
And she's like a little party girl.
She's a little rogue party Supergirl.
Oh my God, I'm so excited
for
that.
The same tone, same characters weave through. Oh, what a time. All right. This is my most surprising addition to this list because at the end of 2024, when I was looking at all the movies that were coming out this year in 2025, there's a couple of movies where I'm like, not only do I just not want to see that, but I know I'm not going to like it.
Yeah.
And this was one of those movies. Whereas I'm as shocked as everyone else. And that movie is Companion.
Oh,
have you seen it?
I haven't seen it.
Okay, you need to watch it.
It looks a bit scary.
No, you'll be fine. Okay. Dude, if you can watch Weapons, you can watch Companion.
Yeah, that's fair. The main girl is also in Yellow Jackets, and we talked about Yellow Jackets recently.
Yes, Sophie Thatcher. She's so good. And Jack Quaid. You love Jack Quaid.
I love Jack Quaid.
Oh, but will you after this movie? Okay. So Companion is a movie that just has no right being as good as it is. I was shocked because the trailer came out and the trailer is like really good. It's really it kind of really like when it came out was buzzy and like kind of set the tone for what the movie was, but it also kind of gave away the entire premise in the trailer, which is that the Sophie Thatcher character is a robot. And then you kind of infer that like the robot turns bad and mayhem ensues. And when I saw the trailer, I was like, oh.
Is it kind of like Stepford Wivesy?
Well, yeah, in a little. It's that thing that's been done so many times before. So when I saw the trailer, I was like, oh my God, we get it. Robots are bad.
Yeah.
You know, it's that whole thing of like, we get the robot and we think the robot's going to be helpful. And we think the robot's going to do the stuff for humans. And the robot turns on the human and kills everyone, blah, 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 blah. But I was going to the premiere. There was a cocktail party first, and everyone else was going. It's also my job to watch movies. So it's like I'll go.
It's a job to drink,
and I'll see. It really is. And I'll go and I'll watch the robot movie, and like how bad can it be? It's freaking amazing.
Was it?
It was so good because, yes, it takes this idea that is like a little bit kind of done before of like a robot rising up, but just so I won't give too much away on the plot, but it basically, yeah, like the Jack Quaid character does seem like this lovely guy and he's got this robot girlfriend, but, you know, she's like there to kind of look after him, but then a murder happens and they were all in this like remote lake house with his friends, and then there's also a subplot with other
Wait,
people.
does everyone know she's a robot?
Yeah.
Wait, so it's just common to have a robot
Yeah,
girlfriend?
everyone has one. Everyone has one, yeah. That's a part of the plot later on too.
These men.
Yeah, these men. I was just saying to our video producer, he's like, because we were just, it's everyone in this office's favorite movie. I was just telling some people my list before we came in. That's why I was late. And I said, guess what's like fourth on my list? And every single person said, like, it better be Companion because that's our favorite movie. It's everyone's favorite movie.
I need to watch this. Is it scary?
It's just, no, it's not scary. There's a few little like, kind of shock moments, but it's not scary. And also it made me like hate some of the male characters in it with like a deep, fiery passion.
Yeah, that's me with most movies.
But also that's not because they're annoying, because like they're playing a villain, but it's also really hard sometimes too. You don't always hate a villain on a personal level. That's good acting. Yeah. That's good writing for you to feel like you're personally in the story. It's got so many good twists and turns. Like, it's just a really clever story. It just keeps you so engaged all the way through. And it has a really interesting also like side plot romance that I didn't see coming. And I was like, wow, this is like, why am I like so invested in these humans and these robots and I want them to be together, and then this happened and it's just like, oh, it's so good.
Oh my God.
And I just, when it finished, I was just like, wow, I just didn't expect that. And I love going into a movie and being wrong. I love being wrong.
Yeah, okay, I'm excited now.
So I think you should watch it. And the fact that nothing has been spoiled for you, because there's quite a few good plot twists in there, the fact that nothing has been spoiled for you is incredible.
Okay, yes.
I don't think it really like, everyone who's seen it has liked it, but I don't think it really took off in a way. But don't worry, there's a few little like, kind of like thriller moments, but it's not a horror.
Okay.
Again, if you can watch
I need
Weapons,
to add it to the list.
you can watch the cutesy little robot girl run around.
I mean, I could barely watch Weapons.
Well, this is a lot better than that.
Okay. My next one, which I feel like might be one we share. I don't think it'll be on your list, but it might be one we share.
Intrigue. Nosferatu didn't come out this year.
Oh.
Keep this in.
Was this not this year?
No, look at the release date.
Okay, wait. I swear we watched it this year.
No, we watched it last year.
No, we didn't.
Because we went to the Moonlight Cinema after it.
Wait,
don't you think this
when did
would
it
be
come out?
2024.
25th of December 2024. Yeah. Shut up.
This is just a
Wait, can I talk about it?
Yeah, but it didn't come out this year.
But kind of. December 20. We weren't even in the office.
No, we were in the office. We saw it early.
Did we?
Okay, can
I
I
don't remember what. Oh.
You know how I remember how we saw it?
Oh, because I came late.
Yes. And I was trying to wave you down to sit next to me for Nosferatu.
I couldn't see.
You know how I know it was last year and I know we were still working because 2 nights later.
Oh, we had to go to that. Oh, no. I know.
Emily and I saw Nosferatu last year, which is why it shouldn't be on this podcast. But 3 nights later, we had to go to a work event at a Moonlight Cinema. And when we got there, we thought we had separate beds, but it was one bed. And then Emily lay down first and she couldn't get up. And you had to lay so straight on this bed. And then I looked down at you and I was like, "Are you okay?" And you just crossed your arms over your chest and went, Nosferatu.
So we posted this photo. I feel like we could find it and post it on the spill because I'm like lying straight on this bed. And it's meant to be a Moonlight Cinema, like quite romantic.
Yeah.
And I had 2 people message me saying, I was going to take a date here and now you've immediately made me cross it off the list.
Okay, the 2 of us fitted on the bed, but also I'm a lot taller and bigger than you. So I thought once I lay on the other side of the bed, it would make you move up, but I just stay on the ground and you stay. And then when we had to get up, I couldn't get up. I had to just roll sideways and I kept rolling. I rolled into Angus Sampson's feet.
Oh, he was funny.
He was funny. Anyway, Nosferatu didn't come out this year.
Oh, but it counts.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does. Anyway, what's it about? Nosferatu. Best movie of the
I'm
year.
looking around like I want someone to stop this from happening.
Well, I sent my thing to our producer, Manisha. So clearly this is on her.
This movie didn't come out in 2025. It therefore cannot be on your list.
Okay, anyways.
You're misleading the
Bill
listeners.
Skarsgård.
Don't do this.
Bill Skarsgård plays a vampire and Lily Rose Depp is like his lover who's escaped him and he wants her back. And she's got 3 days to come back to him. And who's the guy? Who's her husband?
Oh my God,
Nicholas Hoult.
It's Nicholas Hoult. I'm not helping you with this because
2 Nicholas Hoult movies.
And that's not exactly the plot. And can I also I cannot
and Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Yeah.
Is in it as well?
Yeah. Okay. Again, this movie didn't come out in 2025. I can't stress that enough.
Is William Dafoe in it?
Yes.
Yes.
This movie didn't come out.
What a great cast.
Do you know how else I know this movie came out last year? Because when we were talking about it in our wrap-up of movies of 2024, because it came out in 2024, it's also when you realize that Transylvania is a real place.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you didn't realize that that is a real place and not a made-up vampire place. Also, a student went missing near Dracula's real castle the other day and they haven't found him.
I'm not laughing. No, wait. No, seriously?
No, seriously. We do think he's just lost in the woods.
Wait,
But
in the actual castle?
Yeah.
Like the real castle?
Yeah, he went to see the castle, Vladimir's castle, the castle that Dracula is based off. It's a real place you can go to visit. When you go to Transylvania, which is a real place that you only learnt last year when this movie came out.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's scary.
Wait, that's really scary.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So I'm just saying.
You have 3 You have 3 days to come to me. This counts as one of the days, so now you only have 2 days.
I hate when you do that voice, and you do it all the time, and you've been doing it for a year because that is how long this movie's been out.
I will see you in your dreams.
Also,
it's me, Nosferatu.
Okay, that's confusing for me because, as you know, I find him very sexy in this movie.
He's so sexy.
Even
you know what he's sexier in?
What? Welcome to Derry.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Again, we've done a whole episode of being attracted to monsters.
Oh, what a good movie.
Wow. And doesn't count because it didn't come out this year. You had one job.
I reckon. Did it get any Oscars?
Well, it'll be in for this. No, it didn't get any Oscars. No. What do you mean? It came out last year, so it was this year's Oscars. Stop confusing me. No, we did think it would be in there with a chance, but it didn't really. Unless it might have won a technical award. I'd have to fact check that.
Technical, because it came out.
I haven't fact checked that because it's not on my list of movies that came out this year. Can I please move us along?
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, my list is done now.
Okay, I have a few more movies that came out this year to get through, if you don't mind.
Any into 2024?
No, because I did my job.
All right.
No one really saw this, and it came out in Australia in Australian streaming services. It maybe had a limited run, the movies, but I know not a lot of people are talking about it, and I think everyone should be watching it because it's such a good, like, dark comedy, and that is Death of a Unicorn.
I haven't watched this, but I see it everywhere, like the poster for it everywhere.
It's so good.
The one with Paul Rudd?
Yeah, it's
Jenna Ortega?
Paul Rudd, Jenna Ortega.
Are they father-daughter?
They are father-daughter. Ah! I know. I'm like, why isn't everyone watching this movie? And they have to go out for his work, they have to go out to this like rich family compound. And the rich family is played by Richard E. Grant, who's so good in this.
So cool.
Tia Leone,
I
who's
love
so
Tia
good in
Leone.
this. And Will Poulter, who plays like, when he's playing
sexy.
like a snotty rich boy who gets
He'd be
his
good at that.
comeuppance, he's so good at it. And so basically, on the way out to this rich family compound, Paul Rudd and Jenna Ortega's, their father and daughter that really get along. They hit a unicorn. A real unicorn, yeah. And then I won't go into the events of it, but there's events of them like bringing the unicorn's body to the family compound, and there's more unicorns. And are they happy that one of their unicorn family got murdered? No, they're pretty angry, and they think that they'll just kill all the humans hiding in the house as retribution. But there's also a thing with like the unicorns, like they have like this kind of sense of magic, like they can heal you and make you live forever, and basically it just becomes like then like this black comedy of these unicorns like attacking this family compound and killing a lot of the characters one by one.
Okay.
It's so good. It's not scary at all. Like it's funny more than anything. Like the deaths are like graphic but in a funny way. Like,
like slasher funny?
Yeah, slasher. Like
okay.
it does feel like an old school slasher movie of people getting killed off one by one, and it gets more absurd as it goes along, of like the unicorn like stepping on someone's head or like pushing its horn through someone's face.
God.
But it's also a nice family drama, like the dynamic between Paul Rudd and Jenna Ortega, and like him kind of choosing his daughter over like some of his work and stuff. It's a really good movie. This next movie bumped The Materialists off my list because I was like, maybe I can only have one.
I didn't know Materialists would be on your list.
I really liked it. But this is what I mean when I move my things, my list around. I sit with it. I think about it. I really liked that movie. But also, I think I now that I've had time to sit with it, I like it more on a technical sense than I like it as an emotional moment. And so I bopped it off my list for Splitsville, which is also an American comedy drama about relationships starring Dakota Johnson. But it's the better of the two.
Yeah.
It just has a smaller release. But it is such a good movie. It's about these two different couples who have both been together for a long time. One breaks up because Adria Arjona is like one of the...
I remember you talking about it on a weekend watch.
Yeah, I was really invested in this movie when I saw it. It was, again, such a good... I'm so glad I saw it in a cinema because like everyone was laughing and screaming and gasping. It has the best fight scene of any movie I've seen this year, which for a romantic drama is crazy. The best physical fight scene that goes on for nearly 10 minutes.
Oh my God.
It's so good. I would just warn anyone who likes fish, don't see this movie because a lot of fish meet an untimely end through different ways.
Okay. But
you have one couple who break up because the wife is like, I want to go out and like explore and have, I don't think this marriage is it. And then you have another couple who they have an open relationship and they say, and like Dakota Johnson's in that couple, and they say that's a secret to their marriage, but then like kind of comes out that it causes more drama, and then they kind of couple swap a little bit and they couple swap kind of multiple times. But basically it's just a drama about these four people like navigating like marriage and life and stuff in a really interesting way. Yay. So yeah, Splitsville. It's on a lot of streamers now. I highly recommend watching it.
Okay.
Its dialogue is sharp, characters are great, and it's just really funny. It's really funny.
Okay.
On to a movie that is not funny. And I really wrestled with going to the movies to see this because I read the book many years ago and it scarred me in a way I cannot comprehend. So when the movie came out, I'm like, oh, I don't know if I can sit through this.
Is it Nosferatu?
No, because as previously stated, I obviously am sexually attracted to Nosferatu. That's not something also it didn't come out this year. Don't even bring that. You're going to feel really embarrassed bringing that up in front of what these poor boys went through.
Oh, no.
It's The Long Walk.
I don't know what this is.
You don't know what this is?
No.
Did this not infiltrate every corner of your TikTok and your like Instagram and people were talking?
The
Long Walk, my friend. Okay, maybe it's better you don't know. Or you should watch it. It's a really fun comedy. You'll love it. It's a lot of hot boys in it. No.
Oh my God, don't even don't
trick
me like that.
So it's based on a Stephen King novel. And he has written a lot of upsetting things, but this might be one of the most upsetting. And so it's this just a dystopian storyline set, kind of like set in the future where like in a, an unexpected turn of events, society has kind of broken down in America. There's been like civil wars and stuff. And it's kind of a little bit Hunger Games-ish, although the novel itself was like written in 1979. So it's been out for a really long time. And the way that in this new kind of world order, how they kind of keep the population in check is like, and everyone's poor and starving and like people are just trying to stay alive, is that every state sends one young man to this thing called the Long Walk, and the idea is like the last boy left standing gets whatever he wants. And so a lot of people are like, I'm going to do this for my family to get money, I'm going to change my life. And the idea is so brutal, so they all start at this finish line and then they just walk until there's only one person left, never stopping, never being able to slow down, never doing anything. And then you meet this cast of characters at the start, all these different boys, and you just love them. So many of them, some of them are like a bit problematic, but most of them like they become best friends and stuff, and they're all there for different reasons. And then as the movie goes on, you just watch them die one by one by one by one by one till you have the two best friends left standing. And you just know, but even if one wins, no one's really going to win, are they? It's so brutal, but beautiful. So I ended up seeing it because I was like, oh, I owe it to these characters. Like I've read the book, and then the movie's different to the book. Like it's got similar things, but there's a few different deaths and things have changed. But it is such a well-made movie. It's also got the lead is Cooper Hoffman, who is Philip Seymour Hoffman's the late actor, his son, playing the lead role, and he's really great in it. Like, but all the boys are so good. I mean, give it the casting award as well.
Okay,
everyone's getting a casting award. Mark Hamill from Star Wars plays like the general, the one who's kind of like Hamill. He's so evil in this. Oh my God.
And like he's meant to play good guys.
No, he's bad. He's really bad in this. And it's just such a good movie, but I can't watch it again.
Okay.
It's
one of those.
Oh, it broke me. It broke me and it broke my soul in ways that I can't even explain. but it's so good.
I feel like you didn't talk about this.
Oh, I couldn't talk about it. It's too much. It's too much. I just, and because I've read the book, I'm like, I knew what I was signing myself up for, but don't let that deter you. It's a great movie.
Yeah, it sounds sad.
It's so sad. The stakes could not be higher.
Aww.
And also just watching a movie kind of like, I mean, not to compare it to the Hunger Games, because there's also a lot of.
I was gonna say it feels.
Well,
that like realm, like Divergent-y, Hunger Games-y.
Yeah, there's a lot of, even though again it came out a long time before that, there's a lot of movies where it's kind of like you go into it knowing that most of these characters are going to die, and it's just a matter of when, of watching them all be picked off one by one. But it's so much darker because there's no like, we beat the man, we won. Like there's no one's going to win this. Yeah. Like even if you win, you don't really win. Like. And they did change the ending to the book too. So if you've read the book, just know that like there's a bit of a tweak at the end of who's left standing and how that they are left standing. But yay, good movie. I had to put it on my list because it was really well done. Because the fact that like it could have been like just like torture porn, just watching them die over and over again while they're on this walk. But the fact that it manages to have like a lot of humanity and be really heartwarming as well, I think is just,
Good writing.
Good writing. Okay. One more, and I won't go too long with this one because it is the biggest movie of the year and it's going to win every single Oscar and it doesn't need me to say anything about it.
No.
Oh, I had to do it, Emily. I had to do it.
I haven't even watched it.
You will like it.
Will I?
Well, it's really good.
I really like anything he's in.
Do you? Okay, it's one battle after another. Yes, it's as good as everyone says it is. Is it the best movie of the year? I don't know. I liked Eternity. So I feel like the critics who are saying it's the best movie of the year, we're looking for different things, but it is a great movie.
Yeah.
And
I've heard I need to watch it because I've only heard good things. And it's out on streaming now.
It's out on streaming now, yes. You can rent it on Prime Video. This is the links I'm going to. You can rent it on Prime Video, or if you're on HBO Max, I do believe it's dropped potentially tonight, or it's dropping this weekend. So a few different options there. And a lot has been made of the male cast, Leonardo DiCaprio, Sean Penn, Benicio del Toro, and they are all great. The 10 out of 10. Leonardo DiCaprio probably going to win another Oscar. You
reckon?
Yeah.
His second one.
Yep. And also more deserved this time.
Yeah.
I'll say that. But also Sean Penn's in the mix too. Like it's probably gonna win Best Movie. I don't know, things can change between now and then, but right now it's the biggest tipped one to win Best Movie because it's kind of one of those rare things where audience love it and also old school Oscar voters really love it.
Yeah.
But it is a great movie. But also I think what's really important about this movie in this like traditional kind of boys club thing of like this is a guy's movie and it's for men and it's gonna win the Oscars is like the female performances are so good. Tiana Taylor.
Yeah, she's amazing.
Tiana Taylor is probably getting an Oscar nom, 10 out of 10. Yeah. Chase Infinity is so good in this. Regina Hall, like, oh God, it's so good.
I didn't know Regina Hall was in this.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to watch this
so
immediately.
Good. So, it's a black comedy. I won't even get into like just go watch it. I'm not going to say anything to spoil it. It's just,
I'm so excited.
The stakes are high. So those are our best movies of 2025 and one from 2024, which we'll talk about later. So, woo! Okay, I feel like I was so nervous about that because like I didn't want to make the wrong choice.
No, you guys all have to watch these, especially because a lot of them will be discussing again when the Oscar noms come out. And I just really want Sinners to win everything.
Me too. Okay, we're starting the Sinners
please,
campaign here.
Please.
Guys, vote for Sinners. It's not a public vote. But
vote for Sinners now.
But figure out how to do it.
Get those old men on the line.
Yeah, tell them.
Hey, Sinners is great.
Tell them to get on board with sexy vampires like the rest of the world.